It's called devil fruits. And if you eat the fruit, you're granted a certain ability, right? So think about that. That's like Eve when she was in the garden. You know what I'm saying? So she was a certain type of way. And then when she ate the devil's fruit, she was granted certain abilities, which was intelligence. But you see how One Piece is playing off of that? All right, I could just be completely making that up. What's good? Dark Knight Gang and it's Stunt Gang. Yeah, bro, you already see the title. We're continuing on explaining devil fruits. This video is from Too Spooky. I watched the first episode of One Piece, little nigga. What's up? It was cool. It was cool. I literally watched it today. I was like, all right, I think I'm gonna get started. I watched the first episode. Okay. Let me get started on this journey. So today, I'll probably watch a few episodes and yeah, man, I'm just gonna keep watching it. But here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out how exactly I can experience it with you guys. So what I'm thinking is maybe after every season, I'll kind of do like a season review and talk about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about that because I doubt if I could react to the episodes on YouTube. I'll probably have to create a Patreon or a Twitch in order to do that. So I'm thinking, like I said, after every season, I could just kind of do like a review and a recap. I don't know. I'll think about it more. I literally just thought about that today. So I don't know. I'll think about it more and I'll see what I'm going to do. But anyway, we're going to learn more about devil fruit. Yeah, man. I'm ready hopping into this. Actually, before we hop into this, I just wanted to say this really quick, bro. Continue to go after all your goals and dreams, man. Continue to chase the life that you want to live. Continue to be the man that you want to fucking be. Be extraordinary, bro. Stop being average. Stop being an average ass, man. You don't want to be average. You want to be average with an average ass life? No, you don't. You want to be extraordinary. You want to be like the men that you follow on Instagram and be like, dang, Drake, how you living like that? Or damn, so-and-so, how you living like that? That's how you want to be, right? I'm sure you do. We all want the finer things in life. I hate when people be like, I don't want the finer things in life. They lying to themselves because they don't think they can get it. So, bro, look, if you want the finer things in life, bro, you got to work hard every day to get it. I already know 90% of my audience is men. So you a man watching this, cuz. So listen up, bro. Go after all your goals and dreams. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses.
Which is the artificial zoan. Like we said earlier, Vegapunk found
I'm not even gonna say that. Let's just see what artificial zoan is.
Devil fruit. Well, in addition to that, Vegapunk has also done numerous other experiments involving devil fruits, and in the process of all those experiments, he came up with a way to replicate a devil fruit. But apparently, it was rather flawed. Caesar Clown then did his own research and was able to replicate his own version of artificial devil fruits called Smiles, which are the artificial zoans. These artificial zoan fruits are flawed in their own way, but also grants the consumer zoan-like abilities. The thing that puts artificial zoans aside from the regular ones would be the fact that artificial zoans only allow the user to partially transform into an animal rather than completely.
Okay, because I was about to ask, like, alright, if someone made these, they can't be as good, so what's the downside?
Being able to only transform the user's hands into bear claws, rather than the rest of his body also transforming into a bear and things like that. Every consumer of an artificial zoan also grows black horns for whatever reason. We currently don't know if these artificial zoans are subject to normal devil fruit weaknesses like
this is deep.
But we do know that they are said to come with unknown side effects due to the fact
it's called devil fruits. And if you eat the fruit, you're granted a certain ability, right? So think about that. When those people eat those, that's like Eve when she was in the garden. You know what I'm saying? So she was a certain type of way, and then when she ate the devil's fruit, she was granted certain abilities, which was intelligence. But you see how One Piece is playing off of that? All right, I could just be completely making that up. But that's how I put it together. I mean, devil fruit, eat
Now
the
that
fruit,
we know
tempted by
all
the
of the
devil.
different
See what I'm
categories,
saying?
it's
Granted
only
intelligence,
natural to
your
touch
granted
upon
abilities.
weaknesses that every devil fruit user
Goddamn,
is
big
susceptible to. The main weakness is essentially the sea itself, because once an individual consumes a devil fruit, they will no longer be able to swim or submerge themselves in water of any kind. If the devil
Wow.
fruit user were to attempt to swim, their body would become completely helpless in one way or another, such as sinking right to the bottom. Although it's very broad, there are a few different specifics surrounding this weakness, however. For instance, the user will not be affected by moving water, and instead only water that is still. So water such as rain or waves will have no effect on the user. It's also possible for the user to submerge themselves underwater, so long as their body is not touching the water. So if the user were to be wearing, let's say, scuba gear that covered their entire body, it would be possible for them to swim underwater without becoming helpless and drowning.
No sense.
The user will
This nigga ate a devil fruit, so water is his weakness, and he said, I'm going to become a pirate.
also be unaffected by very
This
small
nigga
bodies
crazy.
of water. This weakening effect only occurs once the user is knee-deep in water.
This
So if the water barely
skeleton
covers their
with an
feet, for
afro,
instance,
guys.
they will remain completely unaffected. Once
Okay.
the user is in this weakened state, they will be completely unable to use their devil fruit abilities. However, if the user's body was permanently changed from the ability in
Yo,
question,
this dude
it can still be
Luffy.
manipulated by others. So
Any woman he having sex with, she Gucci, huh? He said, what size you want, baby? You want a foot long?
is when Luffy was completely
not
submerged
faded,
underwater
bro.
by Arlong, but other individuals were still able to stretch his neck above the water so that he could breathe. It should also be noted that fishmen have the ability to breathe underwater, so if a fishman were to eat a devil fruit, they would also lose their ability to swim. But if they fell in the water, they wouldn't drown, they'd just be sitting at the bottom of the sea unable to
And can't move.
and consequently not dying instantly because they can still breathe just fine. If nobody came for them, they'd
would
just,
just live there till
eventually
they
starve.
die. Yeah.
So either way, a devil fruit user's biggest weakness is the sea itself. Especially since the majority of devil fruit users are pirates or marines that are sailing the seas, so a risk of falling in the sea and drowning is always lingering.
Bro,
the
that's-
next big devil fruit weakness is a mineral.
That's just the pirate lifestyle. You always are this close to about to die. Oh, that's fire.
Which is known as sea stone. This mineral apparently emits the same energy as the sea, and therefore whenever it is in direct contact with a devil fruit user, the user will fall under the same type of helplessness as if they were submerged under the sea itself. The only difference is that the amount of sea stone in contact with the user does make a difference. For instance, the Marines developed special sets of sea stone handcuffs that will weaken a devil fruit user and nullify their abilities, but the user will still be able to walk along with other physical movements, so they aren't completely paralyzed as if they were under the sea.
Okay.
Being completely surrounded by sea stone
get it.
will also generally weaken the devil fruit user, even if they aren't directly touching it. The sea stone can also be formed into different weapons, such as a spear or even bullets.
So sea stone
the
is
bullets
kinda
are
like
technically
kryptonite.
not canon, but personally I feel like it could be possible, and I also feel this would be the most dangerous example of sea stone
God
to
damn, it's a
date,
fucking
as it
fly.
could easily kill a devil fruit user of any kind. The other devil fruit weaknesses are a case-by-case basis, involving natural weakness and superiorities.
that makes
Natural
sense.
weaknesses are pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
You see, a natural weakness to a different fruit is based on the makeup of the two abilities,
Yeah.
such as fire being naturally weak to water, or snow being naturally weak to heat. As far as how superiorities go, some devil fruits have abilities that are strikingly similar, like they're almost the exact same fruit. But either by nature or simply by the abilities, the devil fruit in question is superior to a different devil fruit, such as the Tun Tun no Mi being vastly superior to the Kilo Kilo no Mi. Both
Oh,
of them
something
are
like that.
essentially the same ability of weight manipulation. but the ton no Mi can become much heavier than the kilo no Mi, making it the superior
Makes
of
sense.
the two.
Ton,
or as we saw
kilo,
with
kilo.
the Magu no Mi and the Mera no Mi. In the case of One Piece, magma is listed as a higher order than fire, which is why Sakazuki was able to overpower Ace's fire abilities with his magma abilities. You could argue that fire is technically naturally stronger than magma, but in One Piece that just isn't the case, and magma is instead superior to fire. It should also be noted,
fire's not stronger than magma. If you throw fucking magma on your arm, lava on your arm, your fucking arm is gonna melt off. If you put fire on your arm, it'll burn for a minute. You can easily throw some water on it, you're completely fine. You throw lava on your arm, immediately.
Armament Haki is technically considered a Devil Fruit weakness, as this Haki allows someone to bypass natural Devil Fruit defenses for a head-on attack. But Haki is a topic for another video, so I'm not going to go any further with it today.
Alright. Haki, aka Super Saiyan 4. Alright.
In some
y'all asked me to do a video on Haki. Do you want me to do a video on Haki or no? This could be the last One Piece video I do until I get to the seasons. But some people are like, nah, Brandon, do Haki after this. Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to put this in the beginning because I need to know you guys' answer. Do you want me to do the video explaining Haki or no? Let me know in the comments.
Rare cases, it's possible for Devil Fruit users to awaken their Devil Fruit, which further increases the abilities of the user in some way. And from what we've seen, this increase is fairly drastic. I'll definitely touch upon awakening more in a future video, since at the moment we don't know a whole lot about it right now. For instance, we currently have no idea how someone even goes about awakening their Devil Fruit in the first place. From what we've seen
some
with
people have Devil Fruit automatically
both
inside of them?
current examples of awakening were able to change the surrounding environment into the substance that they can produce from their own bodies, and further manipulate the transformed environment, making their abilities seem much more like a Logia in comparison. And when it comes to Zoans, the awakened Zoan user appears to transform into a gigantic version of their respective animal, gaining even more strength, but at the cost of seemingly appearing less human and more animal by nature, and also seeming less intelligent. At this point in time, we have yet to see what an awakened Logia Devil Fruit user could possibly be capable of doing, but I can imagine it'll be pretty catastrophic. You may be wondering why people don't try to get their hands on multiple Devil Fruits to further increase their strength with 2 different abilities. From what we've learned from Blueno's statement to Jabra, Grand Line scientists have experimented with the effects of eating 2 Devil Fruits in the past, and doing so results in the individual's body destroying itself from the inside, to the point where their own body will explode without a trace. Rob Lucci even commented that it's enough of a risk to eat just 1 Devil Fruit, and eating 2 is just asking for death. This rumor, or perhaps this evidence, has spread throughout the One Piece world, which is why no one that we know of has attempted to eat more than 1 fruit. That being said, somehow Blackbeard was able to consume 2 Devil Fruits and harness both respective abilities without his body exploding. We currently don't know how this is possible. If it has something to do with his original fruit, the Yami no Mi, or something else entirely. Or maybe the research about 2 Devil Fruits causing you to explode just isn't true.
I was about to say, they could be lying.
Blackbeard seems to be the only exception.
Blackbeard made up that lie, so he could be the only one with the 2 Devil Fruit powers.
His rule thus far, and it's currently unknown if he's able to eat even more than 2. But on that note, that's pretty much everything you'll need to know about the general information of Devil Fruits.
That's it? Great video from Too Spooky. Bro, thank you so much for providing me with this knowledge. Some people feel like, oh, Brandon, this is really going to spoil it for you. This isn't spoiling anything. It's just giving me knowledge. Like, chill, my guy. I have no idea what this story is about. I have no idea about nobody. Like, yeah. Y'all have a great weekend. Shout out to the gang. Like I said, let me know down in the comments if you want me to do the Haki reaction. Man, anyway, I'm gonna see y'all next time, bro. Shout out to the gang. Peace.